Hi YouTube, Fauna Cosmo. Today we're doing facts and videos on Fauna today because I know for sure that Fauna really deserves to have facts and videos about, because obviously I've not done her previously and obviously I feel like she deserves it, so that's why I want to do her today, because as you can see she's sitting around here and listening to her favourite music as well in the background. So yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Fauna has the normal personality, which means she'll get along with some villagers, but maybe not all villagers. But the thing is, I gotta tell you, Sicily villagers are the ones that I don't get along with, but I don't know why, but maybe it's because they're called conflict, or they spread rumours about North villagers in particular. But the thing is, I have no clue because it's never happened on my own before, you know? Because Renee and Fauna, they never had an argument or a fight. Even though they might spread rumours about each other, there's no like damage to be made on my iron. But if they did have like more conflict on my iron, then I would have done something. But the thing is, Fauna in general, I think she's okay, because having a normal personality means that she's easy to get along with, and she'll be more like befriended to you, and she won't do any damage to you or something like that. That's what I was saying, because some of the personalities you've got on the island, like example Cranky and Snooty, they're very hard to befriend, but sometimes they get a little bit jealousy. And I know what that means. It does sometimes happen. But obviously, when you look on the sisterly sort of side, it's because they're like caring. Maybe because of the normals, they both have the same personality, but they speak differently. Maybe that's the reason why. But you never know, do you, between normals and sisters? But at the same time, let's get to the next part, shall we? Fauna is born March 26th, which means she's in Aries. Fauna has the nature hobby, which means she'll probably go out studying for bugs, for example, because sometimes I see some of my normals do that sometimes, or some of them have the nature hobby. They normally go out and see what's going on, you know. But the thing is, I don't know why some of the pictures that I have on my island, the popular ones, have the nature hobby for some reason. It makes me wonder why. Maybe it's popular or something. Maybe a popular hobby that everyone's interested in, and that's why some of the videos on my island are more interested in that hobby than some of the other hobbies that we've got. I have no clue. I feel like the nature hobby must be like a popular one, because I have no idea why it's a popular one, but I'm just thinking, well, it might be popular, but we don't know, do we? But at the same time, let's get to the next part, shall we? If we look at Ford's colour scheme, she looks quite original, doesn't she? Like original deer that she actually assembles. But the thing is, I have to say, she always gets selected in Animal Crossing PortalCon for every year, you know. Like she's always in tier 1, but I'm just sort of thinking to myself, all the idea villages in the actual series never get a chance, including Lopez and all the other ones that I know, know of. But obviously, we know she's at the top, and then obviously we've got Fauna, who's also in tier 1 as well. So maybe it's because of her design. Maybe everyone's fascinated over her design and that stuff. But sometimes you need a bit of a change, don't you? Because I do feel bad for Diana on the other hand. Because Diana, I feel like she deserves to be tier 1. But she might have been tier 1 previously. Maybe in 2020. But now we're in 2022. We're not sure she's going to actually come back to tier 1. But who knows? But the thing is, for me, I'm quite happy for being tier 1. But at the same time, we've got to have a change in there. We can't have the samey on there all the time, because having a change of villages is a good idea, and a variety of different villages, because sometimes when you have the same ones, you get bored afterwards. So that's what I mean. So hopefully there will be a change for this, this month's one, okay? If you look at Fauna's house exterior, it looks very beigey, and I'm thinking there's a lot of colours of beige here. You've got a bit of a brown sort of brick roof. Then you've got a beigey sort of door, like a wooden door, for example. And it all looks quite beigey. So I'm thinking to myself, if you guys are looking for a cottagecore villager, just go for Fauna, because Fauna is the best choice to have on your cottagecore island, because Fauna is definitely cottagecore in my opinion, because a house in interior and exterior actually fit the actual cottagecore vibe very well. So I recommend her being cottagecore. So please go for her. She'll be the ideal villager for cottagecore in my opinion. Okay. If you look at Fauna's house exterior, her house looks a bit, it does look cottagecore vibes, but I think it needs more improvement in my opinion, because I have been in her house previously, and I feel like every time I see her, she's living in a house that's a bit unsafe, because you can tell all the wooden block furniture, it must be very smooth, but then uncomfortable for her. So I'm sort of thinking to myself, we think we might have to remodel her house. I'm only saying that, but if you guys want to do it for Cora's core purposes, then feel free to actually, sort her house out, because I understand why her house is like a major issue right now, because it might feel a bit unsafe, but at the same time, I don't mind having like a remodel on her inside, because I have been there once, or maybe twice, or maybe more than twice, but obviously I do have her in my eye, you see, so I sometimes go into a house and I think to myself, yeah, she needs a remodel, like an interior remodel, so she's got like a better like living standard instead of having this living standard, you know what I mean? Right, let's get back to the video. Well, the thing is, I was planning to do like an iron tour video yesterday, and obviously I was planning to record it. But the thing is, OBS wasn't working yesterday, so that's the reason why it didn't work out. And I know for sure for some of you, I would like to do like an iron tour with you guys, and then you guys can see what something actually looks like, because I want to get to that part soon, so you guys can see what it actually looks like. And obviously it'd be good to show you all my villages in person. Obviously you might get to see Wendy again, you know what I mean? So I really wanted to get that done yesterday, but there was a few technical issues, you see, so that's a bit unfortunate. But obviously at some point, I might, maybe at some point next week, I might do an island tour of my island if you guys are really interested in that, if you want it, okay? Make sure to leave a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a variety of content which involves Animal Crossing content and Miitopia content you might be interested in. And also, I gotta tell you that I might do Pokemon content maybe next week, because I know that Pokemon Legends Arceus is actually a very good game in my opinion, and plus if you guys have not played it before, I might want to show you what it actually looks like in and out, and you might really enjoy it. It depends if you're interested in Pokemon or not, but if you're not, then I'll probably continue Animal Crossing content if you wanna. But if some of you are actually interested in Pokemon content, then I might do a mixture of all the content, next week if you wanna, okay? And also turn on notifications for Animal Crossing content from me. That's what I can say. It's going to bye for me around there crossing. I'll see you next one, so bye.